Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 31 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Last time I started exploring the lower city of Baldur's Gate and we pushed over 100 hours on the save file. My new campsite has beds in it. It is the upstairs, I guess, of the Elf Song Tavern. And a few crazy things happened last time. I can't look at the map here, so let's leave camp. So let's recap. I just started talking to people on the streets. We did this like opening square. I went inside the Stormshore Tabernacle, bought a few really nice things there, got in trouble for stealing books after taking like 15 of them. I went to the Baldur's Mouth. That is the paper printing place. There's a hostel right here. Ended up at this wine festival where the first people I talked to were trying to encourage me to get a drink with this person they were talking to. I accepted, and I guess the lady's drink was poisoned, and the other person there was an assassin and took out one of the murder targets that are on the list. There are still 4 of those. Then I went into the Elf Song Tavern, talked to everybody in there, at least on the main floor. I never went upstairs. I'm gonna need to do that. But then the chef sent me down into the basement to kill the rats. I killed the rats, and then the Emperor, who is trapped in the prism, wanted me to go check out his old hideout that was underneath, which I did. There were Gith-Yankee down there, and I fought them off, looted all of his old stuff that he had, and then checked out this graveyard. There's a bunch of mausoleums and a mortuary, places that I haven't gone up there, though I don't really have a reason to do so. I've got 2 different keys, I think for the Durinbold Mausoleum, and then there's one up here that I have a key for. But today we'll keep exploring through this, keep seeing what I can find. So in this graveyard, we found Karlach's parents here, and a gravestone that Shadowheart recognized the person there. But then the big thing right at the end, Orin has captured Halsin and taken him. She was impersonating Halsin, trying to attack me in the camp, but we figured out that it was Orin. She was trying to convince me to go take out Gortash, and then the 2 of us would fight for control of all 3 of the Nether Stones. But that's not where it ended. After learning all about the Emperor and his life with Duke Stelmane and stuff underneath the Elf Song Tavern, we ended up in a cutscene with him saying that there's really nothing that we don't know about him at this point, and I was still hesitant to trust him, and he kind of snapped. He showed me a vision of him interacting with Duke Stelmane, and her eyes turned purple, kind of like his. Kind of like the Mind Flayer, like he was possessing her, kind of. And Will even mentioned that when he was young and met Dark Stelmane, she was very different than when he met Duke Stelmane when she was older, as was he. So it kind of seems like that the Emperor was actually kind of possessing Stelmane. And he kind of showed us that. And even after he showed me the stuff, I still couldn't trust him, and he kind of snapped, told me that I was his puppet and I would do as he requested when the time comes. That's rough. So that furthers my motivations for wanting to get the hammer that Raphael has and free Orpheus from the Astral Prism. So now I want to go back into the Elf Song Tavern and go upstairs, since I missed out on that. There were a lot of people in here. I participated in this comic thing in there. But yeah, let's go up the stairs. Yes, the Steel Watchers too. A Steel Watcher told Karlach that she was a
Stelmane's parlor, a place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
That was the Emperor. Anyways, the Steel Watcher told Karlach that she was a malfunctioning Steel Watcher and she should go to the Steel Watch Foundry to be disassembled, which that was kind of crazy. Area under investigation up here. So there was a murder that happened here. These rented rooms. Does that just take me to my camp? Aha. It does. Okay. Well, let's check out this room I guess Stelmane was murdered in. Bloody signet ring. Notes on Stelmane's murder. Crime scene notes drafted by Devil of Fountainhead. Deceased Duke Bellin Stelmane. Private rune upstairs at the Elsong Tavern. Cause of death, suspect blood loss. Observations, ritualistic killing. Right hand missing. Clean severance, likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on the floor. Empty bottle, recently drained of contents, maybe poison. Motive, suspect, ball list ritual, but won't tell Valeria that. Suspects unknown. So missing a hand kind of goes hand in hand, lol, with the list of targets. This ring.
Blooded ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Pick that up. The bed.
Lots of blood. Some pink stains too.
Map of murder. There we go. The map of the city bears a single marker, the location of one murder site where the slain were arranged into a grotesque tableau. I'm gonna yoink that. Now there is a marker out here for investigate murders, chase down the serial killer with Figaro. Never found Gauntlet Davella. That's who Valeria sent me to talk to. I guess she wrote the notes on this murder? Well, I don't know that it's gonna show me. Oh, there's a ladder up. What is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? A standing mirror?
That's curious.
What is this? Oh, let me select that. Discarded wine bottle.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
A strong paralytic poison. Interesting.
Not bad. I've had better days.
Well, the mirrors are just looking at himself. Okay. Anything we can look at with the thing over here on the wall? No. Okay. Well, I checked upstairs here. Just click out here. I actually want to path out the front. And where to next? I could explore this top edge up here that I hadn't yet. Like, there's so much. It's going to take me a few days to get through all of this. And I want to try and be as thorough as possible. See as much as I can. So let's go around behind this temple here. These are people I don't think I've talked to.
I don't know who I should listen to less. That idiot. Or you.
You're the kind of disease the Talentar promised. It all makes sense.
I never read the paper that was bad about me.
Understand the unending cycle. I know you'll embrace it when the time comes.
So this is Begar Lumbar. I talked to him, so I've seen this on the other side. That there's stairs here. Basilisk Gate Barracks. So this is all fists in here.
I like your look. You've seen battle, shed some blood. Could show these softies here how it's done.
Maybe. Steel Watchers.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you.
Is everyone in the neighborhood as friendly as you?
Look here, son. To get by in this place, you got to be tough as tax. There's no winning over the hooligans at the Blushing Mermaid with a smile and a nice hello. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Alright.
Keep crime reports short. Do not waste our time with frivolous issues.
Okay. Steel Watcher Maintenance. Report mechanical issues with the Watchers to the Steel Watch Foundry on the West Docks, not to this office. Okay. An article marked for the editor's desk that looks like it never went to print. The fetid presence of Lord Inver Gortash is rotting our city in its very core. And this reporter is personally ashamed to work for a publication. No. Propaganda vehicle that allows the infection to spread. A freelance journalist, Holly Fowles. Interesting.
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
Does the Steel Watcher have anything new to say?
Good day, citizen.
He does.
Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
Alright.
Hey, good looking. Behave yourself, yeah? I'd hate to see someone as pretty as you in cuffs.
I am never sleeping on duty again. Distract the gauntlet, will ya? I think she's set on killing me.
Okay, I think I talked everybody out here. Let's go in the building. Blaze, Liara Portier.
Kindly lower your voice, madam.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
What is going on here?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless Fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
It's not very responsible to take a kid to a tavern.
Don't you dare try to blame me. My daughter is gone.
Madam, do not raise your voice. Calm down. And tell me why you're here.
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Have you searched for your daughter?
Of course. I haven't stopped. I tore that tavern apart. The rooms, every nook and cranny I can think of. She's gone.
Forget the Fists. Tell me everything you know.
Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
You must have some witnesses, surely.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
I'll head to the Blushing Mermaid now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
All right. Well, I got her out of their hair.
Your tools were stolen, right? No, you were mugged. Wait, I'm mixing you up with another citizen. I'm terribly sorry. I'll get back to you.
Seems like they could benefit from a computer.
Commander Portier, acting marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
All right. Oak hide's now in here. Prison entrance. Another door back here that I don't necessarily have a way into. I can go in this door. Who's back here? Cook Camaros.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those Fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
All right. Let's see if I can go down to the prison. Level up for Karlach. Keepside Prison. I don't know if there's anybody in here that I need to find. This is not the prison that would get me to the dragon. That's in Worm's Gate. But let's level up Karlach. Means the others are close. Class features. Relentless Rage. Once per short rest, if you drop to 0 HP while enraged, you regain 1 HP instead of being down. Sure. And another 9 HP. I'll take it.
Hello, and all that.
Okay. Steel Watcher here.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
That's a thing to say to somebody in the prison.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
Don't go looking for trouble.
Okay.
Something over there.
Reception, a hole here.
I'm way too big.
Yeah. Hit latrine. Could maybe go down there into the sewers. Let's not. I see no one in any of the cells. Okay. There's a blocked metal door there. If I were to save, close this door, have a stereo on, pick this. Lock picking impossible. Okay. What's on this door? A library. Oh, close this door.
Tempers are
No.
rising.
Oh.
It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Okay, sure. Fair enough. Open this door. There's a big chest in there. Lockpick this. Please don't tell me she's coming in here. Just roll it. Go. 21. Good. Okay, it's unlocked. Yeah, she's still chilling there. Humanoid slaying, arrow vice. Okay, so lockpick this gate. 15. 19. Still good. What's in this chest? Potions. Okay, let's not unlock that door. Instead, circle back around and leave. Whoa.
If you have a problem, speak to one of the other Fist. A rabid warg organised this inventory, judging by the mess they've left me.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced.
Is this one of Blaze Portier's infamous punishments?
Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaze Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me.
Pretend to push him.
That's not funny. If I fall, I have to start all over.
Okay. One of the coolest things about this is that compared to so many other games, this feels like a city. Like, I spent hours just to explore a couple locations, and there's like so much more of it.
Oh, no. It's you. The one who did all them terrible things in the paper.
Oh no. Let me buy a copy. I want to see.
Take it. Just take it.
Okay, I need to see this. Absolutist infiltrators threaten safety of Gortash. So they're saying I'm part of the Absolute. Is that what's going on here? Because I don't see anything really pointing at me. Unless this isn't the paper. Because I've slept a couple times since that. But sure, whatever.
Your write-up in the latest Gazette might seem harsh, but think about it. So few people ever experience true infamy. It's a privilege, in a way.
Right. So is everybody up here going to be just like terrified of me now?
No need to get too close, alright? We'll be out of your way in just a moment.
The body in the street's gone.
We just want to find a bed for the night. We're not looking for any trouble.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Reputation definitely has changed a bit. Okay. So we went through the barracks. Let's check this last little bit around the tavern.
I'm 10 years behind. Don't want the youths to think I'm not, up with the times.
Yeah, there is somebody else I haven't talked to. Limbrosius.
Oh, do you actually want one? Sorry, I can't sell you any right now, but you can look. Mum will be back soon. Shopkeeper will be back soon.
Okay. Loading area.
Please deposit supplies below. We'll carry them for you.
All right. I can go into this building. Candle Hollow's tombstones.
Hello. Nice day for it. Hang about. I read about you.
Oh, did you bunt Chugly?
You again. Hey, I don't want to end up in the Baldur's Mouth obituaries. You'll get no trouble from me.
Huh.
Candle Hollow's tombstones. Remembering the deceased with sympathy and skill.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to these two. Talked to Zambamba. It is locked, though. Speak your loss. 500? Wait, read this? A self-help book explaining that true happiness begins with a tidy house and a well-polished floorboards. Worth 500? Okay. Tombstone shop key. I had a key. Hey! That's XP. That's level up for Shadowheart. Not for Ethertless yet, though. Okay. What do we got here? Level 6 spells. Blade Barrier. A wall of razor-sharp blades that turns the area into difficult terrain and damages anyone foolish enough to come close. That's cool. Create undead. Harm. Reduce a target's max HP. 70 healing. You and everyone around can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. Your HP increases, and you make wisdom saves with advantage. And Planar Ally. Beseech one of these otherworldly entities for aid. Interesting. So he gave me Planar Ally. Which one do I want? I feel like I want Blade Barrier. That sounds really cool. Sounds kind of like Spirit Guardians, just slashing damage. Harm could be good as well. Let's take Blade Barrier. Seems fun. 1 level 6 spell slot. Okay. Sure.
Your name here. Plan ahead so distant relatives don't do it for you. Sample tombstone, premium edition, with optional engraving of iconography.
What do we have in here? Just some caskets. Seems like there's plenty. There's food in one. The office. Anyone in here? Perception failed. Come on. They all failed the perception check. Oh, what about this? If you seek the tribunal, let death be your guide. For what is behind death but murder? In this chest, keeping up appearances. Remember, you are in the business of making Candle Hollow's tombstones look like genuine retail establishment. Keep all the prices about half again too high so you don't sell very much inventory. Think of the shop as a stage set rather than an actual going concern. Okay, so there's something else going on here. What if I yoink this painting off the wall? Is there something behind it? A button. Got it. Absolutist signal on the door. Save. Ha! Failed the perception, but I am perceptive. We got a key for this?
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are weighted, all are embraced. None shall escape."
That text is vaguely familiar. Try to recall its historical source. Need a 20 on this? Dark One's own luck, sure. What we got? 10? Maybe? Yeah, +6 will do it.
That phrase is bar list. This place has some connection to Orin and her cult of killers. You should learn more about them.
Wait.
The door with the red script remains locked. It may open only to a password.
Okay, interesting. Did I just find the ball hideout? Okay, sure thing, I guess. Next building, this one here. Now, there is traveling onto the roof of it, maybe. But, yeah, okay, there's the entrance. I did talk to these two. She found something in her soup. Ambrust's home. Tim Ambrust, who are you?
What are you doing here? This is a private home, understand?
Just saying hello. He has a ledger, gorgeous maroon dye. That sounds cool. Ollie?
Hello. I wasn't expecting any guests.
Okay. It's a cool little house. Tim's notebook journal is filled with sketches of dresses, notes on unusual stitches, and several intricately detailed embroidery patterns. Stuffed owlbear toy. The detail on this painting on the wall. It's crazy. What? Marker Ambrust. I don't think I would need to do this, but wait, another one showed up here? Whoa. Oh yeah, one of the kids. He wasn't here before.
Hello. Are you a tax collector? Papa told me I shouldn't talk to them if they showed up.
Nope, not a tax collector. Check their mailbox. Thank you for dinner from Sabine, Freddy, and the kids. Okay, Margolin.
Oh, I saw your picture in the Gazette. Very accurate. Captured that mean look in your eyes.
My eyes are white. My eyes look mean?
Oi, listen. Oh, it's you. From the, article. I don't want any trouble, pal. Please.
Huh.
In the article.
Hey, it's Dammon.
Yeah.
Let's say hi.
Hey, really? Okay, Forge of the Nine.
You're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Dammon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Can we see your wares?
Certainly.
You saw all that stuff I sold you? Yes, you do. Harmonium Halberd. -1 int and wisdom, +2 strength. Armor of persistence. Heavy armor. Boots of persistence. Medium armor. You gain freedom of movement and long strider. Movement speed increased by 3 meters. Movement speed can't be reduced by difficult terrain. Ooh, those look good. +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons, strength saving throws +1. Okay. Karlak, your boots just make your movement unimpeded. And you've got a ring with extra movement speed anyways, so hook me up with these boots. We'll put them on Karlach. And then the gloves have 1 to 4 fire damage on them. This gives +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, so makes it easier to hit, making it less likely that I'd have to go for the reckless attack. So I think this is, I go for this, actually. Put those on. Sure. Good stuff. Now we don't got anybody that can wield heavy armor. Sword of Life Stealing. Yeah, I sold him that. Speak Your Loss. That was like, I pulled that from the mailbox where the ball entrance was. I have this Enriched Infernal Iron. I thought he might be able to do something with that for real. Still have 13,000, almost 14. Whoa. Is that a medium armor? Okay, it is not as good as my Dark Justiciar half plate, except it gives your full dex modifier to armor class. That's interesting. So the Dark Justiciar plate gives advantage on stealth checks while obscured. This one has resistance to fire damage and full dex mod. I want to see how this looks. He's up to 21 AC already. Does this do better? Puts him at 23? Okay, that's pretty crazy. What did his things do? Proficiency with longbows and short bows. He has short bow proficiency already. I could give him these gloves that give the... that's not fire or melee. Weapon attacks. Give him those gloves. The +1 armor class boots could go somewhere else. 23 might be excessive. The Thirtless I don't think can wear medium armor. Yeah. If I could get that same kind of thing with exotic material going on there. I would have to get him to level 12 though for the next feat, I think. Corpse Grinder. I'll let Karlach wield that. I don't recall where I got this. +2 bludgeoning, 2 acid. Yeah. So it is adding that 2 damage on there. Damage is better than the halberd. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. Catheric's Warhammer is just worse. That goes away. Keep the returning pike, even though I haven't thrown anything in quite a while. Sword of the Emperor, I don't think I need that. +2 bonus to attack rolls, attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Yeah, I do like that. What was the old helmet doing? Initiative, spell save DC. Wait, can I wield this spear? Yo, I'm gonna wield the spear instead of Blood of Lathander. Oh, well, Moonbeam or Sunbeam. It's kind of the same with regard to my offhand dagger. +1 armor class if I'm wielding this dagger instead. But the damage. I'm not doing as much dagger stuff. I'll put that on. Take the armor class boost. Blinds nearby enemies too. Yeah, I think we keep that. Well, it's going to be much easier to tell with Asterion which gloves are on. 23 armor class. Seems a bit excessive. And he's got this cloak that gives enemies disadvantage on attack rolls until he takes damage. So the archery gloves can go. Karlach did get new gloves, but I'll find somebody that can sell me dyes to fix this. I think we're good. Thank you, Dammon.
Shout if you need anything else.
Yeah, there's no option for the Infernal Iron. Okay, can't go in the building.
Diabolic Forge.
Okay, mailbox has a basement key. I can take that? Okay, maybe I gotta be checking more people's mailboxes. My goodness. Okay, what next then?
The one with that dink in his chest plate. I'd give him a few more of those if you catch my drift.
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? A man can dream.
Budge off, you're blocking my view.
Blocking view of who? Okay, basement key. I have a key for this. Yeah. Mace +2 down here. Longsword +2. This stuff is not telling me I can't take it. I mean, I'm gonna yoink this stuff and go sell it to Dammon. On weapon coatings. Coating metal can do crazy things to it, or like heat treating metals and all kinds of stuff you can do to metals to change its properties. I learned about that stuff in college. What is this? Unwanted Masterwork Gauntlets. Attack +1, saving throws +1, medium armor, and Unwanted Masterwork Greaves. Athletics +1. But those aren't great. Okay. All because I looked in the mailbox? Oh, Warhammer +1. I missed that. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Nice workshop you have here.
I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down.
Not gonna happen. I got a dragon.
Anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
Okay.
Of course.
Trade.
Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Yeah, +2 mace isn't as good as the Blood of Lathander. That weapon is actually insanely good. That was worth like 500 gold, and I'm still hoarding scrolls and potions. All right. Ooh, yeah, I sold a lot of stuff. Sort. Got stuff to send back to camp. I don't know how you get into the upper parts of this. Oh, I guess the front door. I could put the key back in the mailbox. You know what? Let's do that. Keychain. Basement key. There. I put it back. Ha! Cool. Next building. What is this? Chase the gelatinous cube in the alley.
Swallow kids whole. Even stinky.
Huh?
Ah! It's the devil from the devil shop. Come out to get us. Look out. Big meanie. Leave us alone, big meanie.
Huh. Nelburn Frust?
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
What is this place?
The Devil's Fee.
Aha. Okay, this might be where I can get my access.
Can you believe it? They removed the Baldur's Mouth puzzle section. That was the best bit. Hang on.
Oh, no.
Bloody great article about your shady nonsense. Asshole.
Wow. Can't get behind this. Okay. Let's do a save. And maybe I get XP for going in here. Yup.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Etherless level up. We've got gained a warlock spell slot. Oh, that is so huge. Mystic Arcanum. Select one of your level 6 spells. Once per long rest, you can cast that spell without expending a spell slot. Circle of Death. Sculpt a massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature. Devastate the target and all surrounding creatures. Arcane Gate. Create 2 linked teleportation portals. That's pretty crazy. Eye Bite. Your eyes become black corridors walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. Whoa. Flesh to Stone. Atrophy a foe, restraining them until they temporarily turn to stone. Whoa. Or create undead. Needs a corpse. Arcane Gate. That sounds like it could be very useful in certain situations. I like the idea of just having that at my disposal. And then spells, I can take one of these and add it. Getting Witch Bolt would be cool to have something lightning, because I'm gonna need that if I want to wake the dragon. Having another dimension door would be cool, but I did just get that other thing. Oh, this is a concentration thing. You can deal additional damage. Yeah, let's get Witch Bolt. That sounds awesome. And then any spells I want to replace. No, I'm pretty happy with the spells I have. Okay, except cool. Additional spell slot. Avernus Survival Guide. The text details the terrain of the Avernus, a bleak, rocky landscape beneath a black sky with rivers of blood rushing between the cracks. The most frequent guidance given to adventurers on encountering any of Plane's many physical perils to simply turn around and run. To combat the spiritual perils, the company of a cleric is of paramount importance. To soothe those swayed by the plane's evil influence, or to consecrate the corpses of those who succumb. Interesting. Infernal Diamond. Orb of Infernal Envisioning.
That might be worth a look.
Within the crystal, you see the devil Raphael sipping from a goblet of blood-red wine. He smiles as he catches your eye. Can he see you?
Huh. This display case, like...
Infernal gems straight from the heart of Minauros. Quite the rarity.
What about the monster horn?
Imitation horns, but barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Holy shit, they're real. Torn from a war devil's skull.
Huh.
So many authentic devilish items. A diabolist's at work here.
Tableau of Ibex and Rose.
This artwork is more foul than fine. It fills you with an uncanny sense of dread.
Interesting. Portrait of a noble.
A portrait of a noble devil.
Hey,
Charming, sophisticated,
like Heartless.
deadly.
This chapter lists each of the Hell's 9 layers, their rulers, and the character of the associated ritual item required to scry but a glimpse of it. 9 steps to his infernal throne. So Avernus is ruled by Zariel, we knew that. Dis ruled by Archduke Dispater. Medaros, Mammon, Phlegethos, Archduchess Fierna and her father, Archduke Belial, Stygia, ruled by Archduke Levistus, Malbolge, Archduchess Glacia, Maladomini, Archduke Balzabul, Cania, ruled by Mephistopheles, and Nessus by Asmodeus. Huh, I can read plaques on these things too.
Aramin the Erudite. The epitome of devilish charm, wit, and grace.
A monster skull.
A replica devilish skull. Impressive if a little out of place.
It's a different skull.
Genuine article. From a Gargantula, no doubt. Big bastards.
Well, Karlak, you know what this one is.
That is one big ass Gargantula skull.
Oh, that was the Gargantula? Then what's this one?
This is real. A death devil skull, by my reckoning.
Okay.
Catch a glimpse of the delights of the 9 hells. From a safe distance, of course. Crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the devil's fee, and it won't be the Flaming Fist who come knocking.
Yeah, I've been wary. Okay, so let's talk to Helzik up here.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
Your hoard of genuine infernal items is impressive. Show me the really good stuff.
Well, well. It's been a while since I've had such discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection.
Ooh. Lush burgundy, peach and apricot dye, Feywild green and dun. Cool. Custard and pink rose. That sounds terrible. Cobalt. That was the teal. +1 bonus to spell save, DC, and spell attack rolls. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Cloak of the Weave. That's pretty cool. Shapeshifter hat. Increase your wild shape charge by 1. Interesting. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. Hellbeard Halberd. Karlak. How does this compare? 6 poison damage. Slashing. I mean, that's pretty solid. We're gonna buy that. The staff we don't need. I want the cloak. I want the dyes. Lush burgundy. The wealthiest courtiers, merchant princesses, and mesmerizing princes wear this color. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to their charisma modifier. You gain advantage on concentrating saving throws. I'm interested by that. What do I got here? Arcane Acuity Dex saving throws +1. We're gonna get the hat. Put this on. How does that look? Oh, it changes my flip to the other side. If you want to wear this hat, you will part your hair a different way. It's okay. Still nice. And then Shadowheart. Crusader's Mantle is really cool. Maybe I give... this is an armor class one, though. Saving throw +1. Cloak of the Weave is very cool. It would have to go somebody that does spells. Let's do that. And then Karlak. Oh, this is the when a creature deals melee damage to where that creature takes damage. Crusader's Mantle is very cool. We're going to put this back here, and I'm going to put the Cloak of the Weave on Etheartless. Down to 18 AC there, but that's okay. This Hellbeard Halberd, too. That is certainly something. 16 to 25. I mean, I guess it depends on the type of enemy I'm fighting. If it's going to have poison resistance, then I want the Corpse Grinder. Buy 2 more Supreme Healing Potions. And a Superior. Alright, down to 12.7k gold.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, Discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
Okay. Look at that axe. That is insane. Asterion looks kind of terrible. But now, what to do with the new dyes? Feywild, green, and dun. This is what Asterion was rocking, and we will keep that. Yeah. I can finally get the hat now, and I need to hit the gloves. There we go. Sure. Lush burgundy. Let's just do it on me. That is very red. That is very, very red. Okay, sure. Or I could do the peach and apricot. Nah. Yeah, very red. Cloak. All right, I am very geared in red. All right, I do have this peach and apricot. Maybe we'll just hold on to it. And probably every long rest, that shop will reset the dyes. And I could buy more potentially. Okay, let's save. That was awesome. And then I think let's go upstairs. Portrait of a noble.
Looking at the painting makes you dizzy. You feel a dull pressure behind your eyes.
Watch how you go.
Oh!
You fell for it.
Oh, it's gonna keep happening, ain't it? Thirsty ward? Combine items? What? Huh. That is a mess up here. This is probably where the portal would be. Can't see in this room. Okay. Let's do a short rest then. And let's talk to Helzik again.
My most prospective customer. Welcome back.
Curios don't interest me. I'm interested in the Hells themselves. A place called the House of Hope in particular.
Truly? That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing.
Raphael told me the crown of Karsus was stolen from Mephistopheles. Were you involved with that?
Lord Gortash wanted to steal something from Mephistopheles. So I punched a portal into the Archdevil's dusty vaults. And then oh, gosh. My fickle memory fails. If only something would jog it.
Give her 1,000 gold.
My, what deep pockets you have. Gortash stole the crown of Karsus. Pissed off Mephistopheles, but rather intrigued another devil by the name Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Karsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Let's poke around the rat's nest. Maybe set it on fire on the way out.
Can you help me break into the House of Hope?
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
20,000?
Tantamount to suicide.
Oh, shut up, Emperor.
The devil has nothing that you need.
Oh, he does, though. Waive the fee, and I'll add one of Raphael's artifacts to your collection. Dark One's Own Luck, Guidance from Shadowheart. 15? Easily.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal?
Deal. Let's do this.
Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke.
Okay.
Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
4 items received. Okay, I want to refresh my short rest, so we're gonna go for a long rest here. Let's do a rounds to talk to people, make sure there's nothing. Shadowheart's got nothing. Will's got nothing. Okay, that kind of rules out the other 2 usually, but I'll check. Alright, what about Mizora?
How good to see you. Come for a chat?
Will comes for chatting with Mizora. Okay, nothing there. Just sleep. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I don't know what I'm getting myself into here, but yeah, nope. Let's go for it. Oh, this is a different zoom in.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Okay.
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
What does Cazador want with him?
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Oh, I'm well aware of what the Master needs. But don't we deserve better?
Better? What do you mean, better?
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead. The right of profane ascension will be mine. And he won't see a scrap of its glory. I am going to complete the ritual as the Ascendant, and then I am going to kill him! This is your chance. Stand with me. Name me your new master. We will get our revenge. And you will all live again.
His liar's smile spells danger. He knows full well that his kin will die in the ritual, but if any of the bearers of the scar die before the ritual begins, he will lose his chance to perform the rite himself. He needs them to run willingly to their deaths, thinking they stand a chance against their master.
He's free of Cazador's command. You should follow him. He will save you. Help him out here. 4 plus 12. That's enough.
He is different. Stronger. Fire in his eyes. Maybe he could take Cazador's place. Maybe he could free us.
Perhaps we can get back at Cazador and finish the ritual. The 7 can unite and...
What?
The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion. Before...
So we can't fight them. We need to do a dash. Don't react. Don't attack them. Reroll that. Leave rooms. What do you mean now's not? We can't fight them. You just told us that.
Killing people now, playing with doodads later.
13 to 46 range damage with this. Don't crit. Since I guess we're fighting them. Like, poison, radiant, crazy. Dealing bonus damage there. We're steeped in bliss. because we're close to this chest. Shadowheart needs to use the Crusader's Mantle. And then we'll intern. Karlach, Rage. It might be worth to go for a cleave here. No, I can only get 2 of them with it. So I think I'd rather just attack. Sure. Does a lot of damage. 17, 1, 2, 3, and 6. Okay. I can Cone of Cold them. Ooh, I might be able to get 3 of them here. Do it. Did I hit Karlach? No, I did not. Okay. Dark One's Blessing. What is that? Why does that keep going off? Intern. Took 20 damage. Oh, from the light! Alright, well, something's bugged there. Bite the target. Can't target undead. What is up with that? That's bad. We'll melee. No crit. Okay. Sentinel. Hellish Rebuke. Oh, still going here. Let's use Eldritch Blast. Did not finish this one. It's fine though. Oh. Sure. Offhand dagger. Miss. Karlach. There we go.
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now.
Did we not kill them? Had we killed them, Cazador wouldn't be able to complete the rite.
He wouldn't throw away centuries of planning on a scrap like this. They were pulled back just in time. He will be furious. And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt and stop him. For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, you helped me stand up against him.
Okay. Click go to bed. It didn't rob me of my long rest, I don't think. Okay, good. So now we have to do talking.
My favorite traveling companion.
He looks so ridiculous in that. Okay, he doesn't have anything more to say.
I dare Cazador to send more lackeys our way. This is our territory. I'll crack anyone who tries to come into my house and hurt my people.
Karlach is amazing.
Those vampire spawn came for Astarion, didn't they? Lucky for him that we were here to fight them off.
Vampire spawn. One's proven enough, let alone a horde of them.
Okay, so Astarion got his level now from that. Let's give that to him. Class features. When you make an ability check with a skill you are proficient with, the lowest result you can roll on the dice is 10. Alright. Seems good. Now I can leave the room. We're full rested. Okay. So we got 4 things. Grimoire bound in imp skin. Opens the way to the House of Hope. Infernal transposition ritual. Layer of Avernus. Blood circle configuration. Place that which has no eyes but used to see at the western point of the circle. 2 spaces lie opposite that point. Upon the left, place what is cut but cannot bleed. To the right, that which smells but cannot sniff. Beside the dead remains, the aspect of the Avarist Lord sits clockwise so. Then the circle's center shall receive the internal marvel of infernal marble. Finally, and I mean no disrespect, go to hell. Legal notice. The owner of this grimoire asserts that it is for scholarly and recreational purposes only. As a mere dealer in antiques, I disbelieve in the very existence of infernal transplanar travel. Hellsick. The ritual pouch has infernal marble, coin of mammon, a diamond, incense, and a skull. Opening a hell gate. To open the portal, you must place the ritual items in their proper places on the blood star. Place the skull on the star point near the altar, the coin of mammon on the point next to the right. Counting clockwise, skip a point, place the diamond, place the incense on the point that follows the diamond, finally place the infernal marble in the center of the star. What else? That's 3 of the things. I need to make sure I know this before we do this. So if I draw a star, there's a skull at the first point, then opposite that, the 2 points at the bottom of the star. That which smells but cannot sniff, that's the incense. The diamond, what is cut but cannot bleed. And then from the skull, clockwise, that would be the coin of Mammon. And then in the middle, the marble. I got a little diagram drawn. So then compare that to the other one. Skull on the star point near the altar. Coin of Mammon on the point to the right. Continuing clockwise. Skip a point and place the diamond on the next one. Place the incense on the point that follows the diamond. This seems to say that the incense is on the point I didn't have anything. I read this as the left and right points opposite of the skull at the top. So that's had me put the diamond on the left, incense on the right, but this could be to the right of the diamond clockwise, and that would get me where the incense is. Okay, so I saved before it. I'm going to put the incense here instead of at the bottom there. And if it's wrong, then it is supposed to be at the bottom down here where I originally thought. Helsic's key. Aha, that was the other thing. Okay, here I want to save. Has this been disabled? Okay, all right, I was worried about that. So I use the key.
I strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action.
No.
Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling there.
Close these doors. What I'm going to get is going to be very bad for him. Helsic's diary here. Is there any sound sweeter than the jingle jangle of coins rubbing against coins? Of course, Mammon will hardly be sated by a mere pocketful of gold. No, I'm going to have to start being smarter about this. What I need is not just revenue, but multiple sources of it. If nothing else, to beat Corilla. Perhaps it's time to diversify the business. Not just curios, but information, or even better, access. Oh, you're a genius, Helsic. So it doesn't, like, proc something for me here. This is a 7-point star. Save right here. Okay, the skull right there. 2 points opposite. I think down here goes the diamond, then the incense here. To the right of the skull, the coin of Mammon. Okay, so maybe they're gonna light up if I have them in the right spot. So what if I move the diamond to here? Then the incense here. Okay, and then the marble in the center.
There is nothing to be gained by invading the devil's home, and everything to be lost.
Oh, I'm doing it though. Save again. Okay. Horrors and fierce challenges await the unprepared in hell. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Is your party truly ready? Yes. Alright. Karlach completed Horizon Walkers, inspired. Talk to Karlach.
Gods, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna get out of here, right?
Of course, we just need to get the hammer and go.
Get in, get the hammer, and go. Easy. We won't get trapped here. We won't get dragged deeper into Avernus. We won't. On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal. Like it isn't about to explode. I gotta admit, that's pretty nice. Let's find that hammer and get out of here before I get used to feeling like I might live.
Okay. Pillar of Souls. Deactivated 4 of them. All are deactivated. There's a plaque up here.
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return.
Wait, don't go. Who are you?
The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
Who am I? Oh, it's my favorite question.
I scream it into the dark while I sleep, and whisper it to my memories when I wake. I'm the thing that kills you, and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night.
Raphael's driven her mad. Poor soul.
I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
I need to find the Orphic hammer. Can you help?
Discovered an ancient Gith prince in need of a savior. The Orphic hammer is the perfect tool for breaking all infernal chains. Hope can help. The hammer is here in this house. It's...
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Shh. Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch. Now whisper your questions, little wretch. But really quiet and very clever. Concentrate.
Prepare to speak in your finest stage whisper. Uh-oh. Yeah. Roll again. There we go.
Remember, quiet as a mouse.
I need to find the Orphic hammer. Where is it?
The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure.
What is it?
Can you save me? Please, 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 please.
If I can, I will. What needs to be done?
All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. But be careful when you take the hammer. The fire will come, and Raphael, you must run, 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 run. But don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
We won't. We'll get you out. I promise.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
There goes nothing.
Okay, so we have a disguise. You will appear as yet another debtor trapped within the contractual hell of Raphael's House of Hope. Okay, save. I'm gonna read this plaque.
Come in from the cold.
Find the key, take the hammer, smash the chains.
Rest your weary soul.
Guest book? Okay. Alright, let's just try and go. We got 500 XP. Talk to the Infernal Mason.
Another sorry soul come to wander these halls. What do you seek?
I need to find the archive.
I cannot help you. This is not my home, even if I can never leave.
Tell me what you know of this place.
Despite appearances, this whole house is more of a prison than a parlor. Most here have no choice but to remain. I am one such. This is not my home, but I can never leave.
What ties you to the House of Hope?
I was an architect in life, a builder of tombs and temples, but mostly of towers. My proudest work reached for the stars and sought to dry Selûne's tears. It was a monument to life and to virtue, and a happy home to my master for many years.
Who was your master?
A great general, a greater man.
Oh boy.
Ketheric Thorm. When tragedy came, my master fell into darkness and despair. He marshaled a great army to ruin the world and bring all into shadow. I could not let it happen. I sought out the devil, Raphael, and signed an infernal pact with him. He promised to destroy my master's army, and I promised him my soul in return. The devil was true to his word. Fiends slaughtered my master's forces, but he endured somehow and blighted the land.
Your intervention pushed Ketheric deeper into darkness. He became a chosen of Merkel.
Then my pact, the loss of my eternal soul, it was all for nothing.
Not quite. Ketheric Thorm is dead by my hand.
Then all came to pass as I had hoped, though a century too late for my family and friends. Your actions may have justified the price of my soul. I thank you. Tell me, what became of my pride? What became of Moonrise Towers?
We healed the land and lifted the shadow curse. Moonrise will be a beacon of light again.
I did not think it possible. Thank you. My spirit smiles for the first time in a century. Now go. Finish your business here and leave while you can.
Okay, there's other guests. This place looked much nicer when he brought us here.
A delicious aroma still lingers around the table. Your mouth waters. Just a little. Perhaps this dinner wasn't to their liking. It seems Raphael is not always the best host.
Debt consolidation. Huh. The desperate will do anything to get out of a bind. That mind flayer toys with its food, but it'll become hungry soon enough. And they have proven such malleable little things. The crown for the hammer. More than a reasonable trade, I should think. After all, what use is power if you don't have freedom? Map. Archive hammer to the left here. So what's to the right? And there's an up above. Taming Hope Part 2. The other side has a security breach memo. And a save again. Let's go to the right. Perfect Eternal Debtor. Waltzing Eternal Debtor. Do I talk to them?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't look at me. I'm dancing. I love to dance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Prison hatchway right here.
Such a beautiful house. Oh, such a beautiful prison.
You! Are you good?
I try to be.
Can't be. No one can. No matter how straight we stand, how much we smile. I tried, but I don't think I can ever be good. Instead, I'll be perfect.
Okay, there's more of them. Outer portals. Prison hatchway. I can't cancel that? It's a strength check? Increase your strength to 21. Elixir of Hill Giant strength. Do that. 15. Okay, didn't need it. Prison hatchway. Hope's prison. And there's...
Careful. The jailer will swallow you whole if you take another step. And you won't be able to see me while you're being digested. You found my prison. My body is held in chains just beyond. Presumably, you intend to chew through the chains, cracking your teeth like eggshells. It won't work. The hammer hammer is the only thing capable of shattering the chains.
I'll go find it.
Here you won't, you blundering cricket! It's in the archive. When you remove it, the whole house will go up in flames. And Raphael will fly home furious.
I'll make sure I'm ready.
Ready for Raphael's homecoming? He'll use you as a handkerchief. No, no, no. Don't listen to me. You're going to do just fine. I'll be waiting. Like I have a choice.
Save again. This jailer's still gonna be here, whether I have the hammer or not. And I need to give Shadowheart an elixir of fire. Everybody else is fire resistant. Asterion because of the armor I just gave him. So Asterion, elixir of fire resistance, send to Shadowheart. Shadowheart, drink that. So now we're all fire resistant. That should be good if we set the place on fire. All right, I want to see what happens if I go in the door now. Okay, there's hope right there. Petrified Debtor. There's imps. Oh, it's... okay, I see. There's 2 of them. I don't have the hammer. I'm gonna try this.
This is a high-pressure situation, and I don't want to throw around accusations, but where is the hammer, you tremendous dolt?
If she wants out of here, I can't fight this while the house is on fire, while Raphael's coming back. I'm gonna need to get in here and get out as quickly as possible. So I think the play is get in, get out. Don't have enough movement speed for that jump. Okay, but I can take out this imp. Don't crit it. Should kill anyways. Good. 400 XP for that as well. Gonna back up a little bit there. End turn. Etherless can jump really far because I took the potion. Gonna jump here. The Spectator. No resistances. Okay. I want to hit the Witch Bolt on it. Okay, it missed. That's unfortunate. Move a little bit. End turn. Eldritch Blast. Oof. Immune to fire damage, sure. So I'm getting more Eldritch Blasts, probably. Fly. Shield. 14 to miss. Wounding Ray on Shadowheart. Paralyzing Ray on Asterion. Reroll that. Damn. Bite Etherless. And it runs. Ooh, this is a rough fight. Okay, miss an 8. Eldritch Blast. Crit miss and miss. It's fine. Wounding Ray on Asterion. Don't react. Take that. 16. Oof. Paralyzing Ray. Shadowheart paralyzed. Crap. So if I were to jump up here, that means no rage, but I can't attack this. Did not kill it, so attack it again. Okay, in turn. So now it's just Etherless next. Sunbeam. Radiant damage. It's probably a good call. Do it. Alright. Fleeting Protection wore off of them. And use a big heal. Protection against acid, necrotic, or poison. What was the type of damage on that Wounding Ray? I want to say it was poison. Based on the color of the numbers. Yeah, I'm going to go with poison. In turn. And yeah, they're going to go off. Ow. It still took 14, and now I'm paralyzed. Sentinel, attack that thing. I poisoned it. That's a good thing. Reroll. Good. Blinded enemy. Save. It might be necrotic. Okay, Karlach. I could take out the 2 imps. That's probably a good call. We've got blinded and poisoned spectators, so yeah. Remove the imps, so there won't be the Eldritch Blast. I can't throw a heal. I'd use Frenzy. That might be my better play to get as much damage out as possible. And then I turn. Ugh. Eldritch Blast, both miss. Good. 21 damage. Yeah, that was definitely not it. Okay. Blood of Lathander. Opportunity attack. 8 damage. Bite. Took him down again. Okay. Shadowheart has gotten up now. So let Shadowheart... we'll just go ahead and switch to Shadowheart. We're going to throw Potion up here. Get him up and put a weapon up here. A halberd. Just maybe to draw some kind of fire. And then I can move her outside the door so she doesn't take damage. Okay, end her turn. Karlach, remove this one. Okay. And again. Perfect. That 1000 XP. Oh my god. Frenzied Strike on the other one. Poisoned it and crit it. Great turn. Okay. Asterion can go. Looks like Aetherless can go as well. So we've got an advantage on this because it's poisoned? No. Okay, jump up here. 8 to 16. Some of that's fire. So I don't want to fire bolt either. No advantage there. What about melee advantage? No. 10 to 24. That's not enough. Yeah, I just gotta take a shot at it. Shoot this imp. Crit it? No, it's a basic attack. It's not gonna kill it anyways. Okay, you're good. Aetherless, big heal. And that's all you can really do. Okay. Eldritch Blast, double miss, perfect. Wounding Ray, 13. Missed the bite. Took a big hit there. Karlach can probably finish it. Yes. Another 1000 XP. End turn. Shadowheart, run back out here. Guiding Bolt on this. Level 3. Come on. 32.
I need healing.
How'd you get down to 7 HP? Short rest. Okay, then use a heal. Okay, let's loot these things. Gold. Paralyzing Ray Ring. Sure. Alright, and then we're gonna bounce from here. Did a short rest so I can change my resilience again now. I don't know what this lever does. I'm gonna do a save. Pull the lever. XP gain. Crazy. Well, we climb. Mocking Eternal Debtor. Sure. Outer portals. Portal to Neverwinter, to Waterdeep, Athkatla, Baldur's Gate, Mephistar, Luskin, Menzo Baranzan.
Over here!
What?
When is a door not a door? When it's a jam jar! You won't find a way out here. Or a way in.
What is this place?
This is the Chamber of Egress. The portals here crisscross the plains, but they won't open to the likes of you and me. This is how Raphael consults with his clients so efficiently, no matter the time, no matter the place, and it's how he stalks his prey.
There must be something useful here.
Oh, there is. There is. If you stare into the portals long enough, your mind starts to do cartwheels and tricks you into thinking you're falling into a horrible, yawning void. It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. But you have no time to waste, or time will waste you. And what you need from the house is in the archive. Not here.
Okay. Well, she doesn't have to be in fear anymore. Do another save. Click the portal.
The splendid city of Athkatla hums beyond the portal.
Okay.
Neverwinter, Jewel of the North.
Capital of Arm. Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. I wonder if the cult of the Absolute has influence there as well.
Waterdeep, the crown of the North.
Waterdeep. The forces of the Absolute could threaten even the City of Splendors if they were to reach it.
Yup.
Salty air, the patter of feet. Baldur's Gate lies beyond.
We have our own portal to take us back to Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
This portal leads directly to the frigid citadel of Mephistar, nestled in the Hells.
Mephistar, home to the archdevil Mephistopheles. Raphael's bold indeed if he ever visits uninvited.
Secrets of the port city of Luskan flutter behind this portal.
Luskan, city of sails, at the far north of the Sword Coast, in the shadow of the spine of the world.
Okay.
Menzoberranzan, the jewel of the Underdark.
Oh, that's in the
lies
Underdark.
beyond.
Menzoberranzan, city of spiders. Of course, Raphael has dealings in the depths of the Underdark.
Interesting. And who is this person in here?
Stay out of my way. Don't touch anything and keep quiet. I've had enough pests bothering me today. I don't need another.
What are you doing here?
I used to work in the prison, ensuring no desirable people left the House of Hope. Now I guard the portals to ensure that no undesirable people enter.
Why don't you work in the prison anymore?
I made a mistake. Raphael doesn't tolerate mistakes. We had one house guest by the name of Gortash. A mischievous little blot of a boy, and he slipped through my fingers.
Gortash was here?
Lord, is that what he calls himself these days? The snivelling little shit. He was the son of a cobbler or some such meager tradesman, sold to Raphael by his loving parents to pay off a petty debt.
Oh, man.
Lord, indeed. I used to bruise my knuckles on his whimpering little face. I'd like to have snapped his neck.
Would have saved us some trouble. I'd like to snap his neck myself.
Then why not get to the snapping of necks instead of the flapping of lips? I tire of you.
Do you know Hope?
The greatest pest of all. I've always thought hope to be a dirty, empty little word. She suits it well.
Who is she?
A nasty little optimist who doesn't have the good sense to lose her mind completely, like the rest of us. She has a rather loathsome habit of popping into existence all over the house to shout words of encouragement to the other denizens. It's most irksome.
The House of Hope.
But her appearances are just a trick of the light. Her corporeal form is down in the dark, bound by unbreakable chains in Raphael's dungeon. It used to be my prison, New Baldin's very own pit of pain. I was its keeper. But that was a very long time ago.
What is this place?
The Chamber of Egress, way station of the Hells, providing access to Raphael's clientele wherever they might make their home. I am its keeper, New Baldin, very much not at your service.
Okay, I'm out of here. Karlach?
So, Gortash's parents sold him to a warlock. Why does that sound so familiar? I've got no interest in empathizing with the fuck. But maybe what he did to me was some kind of mirror of what happened to him. When you get fucked up, you fuck up right back.
Ah, okay. Interesting. And this is where I'm going to end this episode. It took me another 3+ hours to get through the rest of the House of Hope, so that is better suited for the next episode. So we'll pick it up here next time. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.